But for those who don't know what is going on, they thought that they are playing politics. You are not playing politics. You are only assisting the Ogiemen to achieve an aim that's been in existence. Even if the Oba of Benin choose to stake his neck today for the Ogiemen, they won't accept. I saw one in Daniel always posting. He's coming out to say, hey, the palace, you are let all these persons be coming out to tell the people what they are truly fighting for. It is two sets of people that are fighting the Oba of Benin. Sorry, they are not even fighting the Oba of Benin, they are fighting the throne. One, the Ogiemen, two, the Obasekis. Not all the Obasekis. And they have separate aims. One is, it is our right to take over that throne. We are supposed to be there. That is one. While the other one is, even here we will change the narrative. That is what is going on. And some Edos are falling for it. No matter whatever intimidation, blackmail, or bully you do online here, it will prevent me from telling you this fact. It will prevent me from telling you this fact. You may think that you are intelligent, but you are not. What is politics? A man who lived 300 years before Christ, Aristotle once said, he said, politics is the science of collective happiness. Man by nature is a political animal.
Comrade Stanley Osaze Osanohwenohodi don come talk for this recent continuously dey throw mouth to the big house. Im talk say na two people dey behind wetin dey happen o. Na two families dey pay bloggers, dey pay individuals to bully, to throw mouth to the big house. The Ogiemen family and the Obaseki. The Obaseki no be all, na some for inside, because this one no come be ordinary again. They continuously dey throw mouth, dey drag the palace. Now, Comrade Stanley come talk so. Make I leave una make una hear tori as he educate una wetin dey go on right now. Make I leave una make una lis ten to Comrade and also abeg make una subscribe to my YouTube channel, Edoblog Gist TV.
But as of today, the sons and daughters of Edo South believe that they went to school, they are now educated. Instead of them to attract more development to their town, they use their education, their prowess, their intellectual sagacity to fight against their own tradition. Somebody said, okay, now, what is the big house they built for Edo? What did they build for Edo? What have they done? And I ask a simple question. They say, go to Warri, you will see what the king is doing. Go to Ife and see what the king is doing. They are building things. And I said, go and also verify any of those projects built by these kings that you are talking about. How many of these projects are free? A king decided to invest the same way Dangote is investing, the same way Osakwedokwe want to invest, the same way you are investing. You are saying that the king is building something. Has the king built anything and said, the people of Ekiti or the people of this is what I built for you. Go there and enjoy yourself. Make it available. It's for the public. It is part of my effort to bring succor to the masses of the people. A king builds a facility. You go there, you pay. That is investment. That is investment. Understand between an investment. Understand the difference between an investment and building infrastructure for the overall benefit of the people. All what those kings are building, they are investing. They want to get more money. Do not also compare it with yours. What we should be calling us to do is this. At least, and I know that the Oba of Benin has a foundation. Go and investigate. How many persons is being trained in scholarship? It's okay, this is an exam set by the Oba of Benin. Anybody, for the less privileged, who actually has the brain, but can't for that education. When you pass this, the traditional institution will sponsor you all through. Those are what we should be calling for. Not a man went to go and build an amusement park. Before you enter into the amusement park, you have to pay money at the gate. On getting there, anything you watch, you are paying. That is an investment of the traditional institution. They are making money. Do not compare it with building the facilities for the more benefit of the people. But our dear brothers and sisters on the daily basis, things that they are wise, who are in school. And we have two sets of people. I will not be afraid to state this very publicly. Those in the Obaseki administration, those who already hated, who choose to say want to do it like this, in collaboration with the Ogiemen. I'm an Ogiemen, but I won't deceive you. A light will wear. But for me, as Osakwedokwe, we will never allow what has from long usage that has obtained the force of law to easily be thrown into the trash can of history. But for those who don't know what is going on, they thought that they are playing politics. You are not playing politics. You are only assisting the Ogiemen to achieve an aim that has been in existence. Even if the Oba of Benin choose to stake his neck today for the Ogiemen, they won't accept. I saw one in a Daniyaji always posting. He's coming out to say, hey, the palace, you are let all these persons be coming out to tell the people what they are truly fighting for. It is two sets of people that are fighting the Oba of Benin. Sorry, they are not even fighting the Oba of Benin, they are fighting the throne. One, the Ogiemen, two, the Obasekis. Not all the Obasekis. And they have separate aims. One is, it is our right to take over that throne. We are supposed to be there. That is one. Why the other one is, even here we will change the narrative. That is what is going on. And some Edos are falling for it. No matter whatever intimidation, blackmail, or bully you do online here, it will prevent me from telling you this fact. It will prevent me from telling you this fact. You may think that you are intelligent, but you are not. What is politics? A man who lived 300 years before Christ, Aristotle once said, he said, politics is the science of collective happiness. Man by nature is a political animal. You are writing on social media, you don't understand the secrecy behind political activity. Don't also forget, let no man deceive you. As far as Africa is concerned, there is no proper definition of politics without putting three factors into consideration. One, no permanent enemy. Two, no permanent friend. Three, permanent interest. Whichever definition you adopted, for as long as these three factors is all encompassing, the definition is correct. The same way there are no definition of law. When somebody tells you what is law, there is no proper definition of law anywhere. The positive school of law define law. The realist school of law, led by Justice Oliver Wendell Holmes, also define law. The natural school of law define law. Every school of law came out to define law. Now, go and ask professionals in law. There is no proper definition. You say this is the globally accepted definition of law. But you must put factors into consideration. Action, sanction. That's why the positivist school of law say law is a command issued out by the political superior to the political inferior with sanction to its vandalization. Now, there is always a penalty associated with law. If there are no penalty associated with law, it becomes a mere expression of an opinion. A friend of mine, when they were teaching us, because by the grace of God Almighty, I read urban and regional planning as a profession. In fact, our profession is multidisciplinary. The only activities or the only lecture that I did not receive in school is medical. Every other profession is in urban and regional planning. Go on, if you must be a competent urban and regional planner, you must be a professional in land law. If you are a competent urban and regional planner, you must be a professional in surveying. If you want to be a competent, in fact, it is multidisciplinary in nature. But that is not the focal point of our discussion today. The people of Edo South, you know, don't keep deceiving yourself. You are already dead politically. We are replacing. You cannot wake up the dead us. We are replacing the dead with a new one that will be nurtured. And let me also tell you, as we speak, there is no single representation of Edo South in Abuja. And whether you like it or not, Damascus will not come to develop Edo. Washington will not come to develop Edo. Tbilisi will not come to develop Edo. Brussels will not come to develop Edo. Tel Aviv will not come to develop Edo. Jerusalem will not come. Tehran will not come. Abu Dhabi will not come. All what Edo will do is a symbiotic relationship between every of these capitals that I've mentioned and the Edo state government in collaboration with your value system. When the Germans and the European world under the lobbyist group, the Benin Accord, when they came, all in the bid to actually develop more, it's not because they have money to throw around. It is because there was an identified value system in history. When you talk about kingdoms that have existed, no matter what you do to erase history, you must bring in the then Benin Empire. And with that, they needed to also invest in it. That was why they left all other place and decided to say, we are coming to the Benin. On getting to Nigeria, they did not stop at Abuja, which is the seat of power. They came to Edo and they looked for the core paraphernalia of Edo, which is the Benin, to say, let us invest in this history. But as of today, that particular value that you have, who is the custodian? the throne of the Oba of Benin. Go and look at the way people are throwing tantrums. Now, let me say this very clear. Even if actually you identified what is truly wrong, let's agree, coming out from the traditional institution, let's agree, say, yes, you get what you identify. Is there enough reason for you to now come out public? Do you have control over who watch you in the internet? Do you have control over who watch you in the internet? As I'm talking right now, I'm directing my discussion to the people of Edo State. But Igbo man is watching. Isoko is watching. Yoruba is watching. You may be even surprised. The English are watching. The CIA will not allow anything to be free. CIA may also be watching. Mossad may be watching. MI6 may be watching. Because everybody pay a rapt attention to the internet. Now, you do not have the capacity to determine who watched you. You have large followers. From the beginning of your discussion, in your video, either live or posted or pre-recorded, you start with your traditional institution and end with it. A time is coming when other people want to fight you. They will come out to say anything. They will play your own video against you to say, this is what you said about this, and this is what will follow you. Now, let me give you a classical example. The Iyaloja issue that this set of disgruntled elements are talking about. Who empowered the Iyaloja? Tinubu did not empower Iyaloja. Okpebholo does not have the power to empower Iyaloja. The people who empowered Iyaloja are people of Edo South who continue to attack the Oba of Benin on a daily basis. And Iyaloja is watching. To say, he not be the Indian, I bet that before we fear, we not fear again, not be this one. So that is what you have done. You are the one indirectly empowering them to go beyond their boundary. And they called me to say, you have to come and discuss about that. I say, I'm not an hypocrite. I won't. What do you want me to say? When you have indirectly empowered them to act, this same set of people who on a daily basis throw tantrum to the traditional institution because they have emotion, because they are supporting a government that only stay for 8 years. You are using it to destroy an institution that is going to live to time indefinite, till the end of the world. You will not live again. You will no longer be there. Your children will continue from where you stop. If your forefather had managed it the same way, would you have gotten this kind of value that you are destroying today? This same set of people who on a daily basis come out to say, because you have an attachment with the former governor. You have insulted, you have done all what you needed to do. Now, because the same Iyaloja issue is no longer favorable to you now, you want to say, we stand by the palace. Why are you playing politics with me? The problem with Sakunohudi is having with some of these politicians is that they know that I'm also wise like them. I saw about Obaseki coming out on the media to begin to insult Aswe Ighodalo. I laughed. He said that's why Ighodalo used him. Oh, you have the capacity whatsoever to cry that you were used, but no other person has the right to also cry that Obaseki used them. Is that not double standard? Is that not hypocrisy? Okay, what were you expecting? You actually told Edo people that you fought for them at your detriment. You fought for them, you don't need anything. You wanted a better governance for Edo people. How come are you not saying you were used? I, for one, I said I was used, and I would define why I said I was used. I'm not a pretender. So if that was what I also told Apostle Yunusa, I cannot be laughing with someone I know I hate. If we cannot settle our disagreement, I will tell you very direct. Why will I be pretending about it? If I see Obaseki today, if Allah me go punish me face to face, when you not be governor, I'll tell him, say you dey fail, Your Excellency. If I not fit, why am I not better? Me, I'll tell him. Ask the single senator, he will tell you this, I know him. This is the kind of character he possesses. I don't pretend. I don't look for people to come and give me the crumbs to feed. If you must have a voice in politics, you must have second address. The only people I fear the most in life are my clients. I don't fear politicians. Go and ask him, say Yamu would have said, now he will tell you that's confirmed. Go and ask him. Which politician you want to ask for this state? Let Akakasi Aka, we just died a few days ago, Charlie Temple, to say there, like you see, ask him. The word will tell me by himself. When I stand to defend RTVA, we shut down the House of Assembly. Now, me lead down. RTVA is still alive. Go and ask her what I've just said now. When the issue of vehicle come out, they say when she was the speaker, We shut down. I led the protest that shut down the District House of Assembly. Go and investigate what I also have what they have just said. Under Oshomole administration. I do not pretend. I told him. Why? I not said it. I heard him say, he used me. Don't pretend to Edo people. Tell them who you truly are. What are your true nature? What is the use? Me, I said they use me, and I will tell you why. I'm not going to deceive you. I not tell Edo people say I fight for their loan. Say me not get right to pay my children school fees. Say me not get right to give my children a good life. You know, tell me, say me the work follow you. You they receive salary every month. You leave me. That is my grievances. I don't pretend. I don't come and come to say I was fighting for Edo State. I did not fight for myself. No. If I fight for Edo, I not still fight for myself. That means stupidity. You must fight for Edo. Edo, as a citizen of Edo, you also benefit from Edo. It's a symbiotic relationship. I cannot come out to come and tell Edo people that I fought for you. I did not fight for myself. I don't need it. You have a I should be pretending. Abba should come out directly. I know him. I know him too well. Abba will not post hi on Facebook if you don't pay. Say Abba will say hi. You don't pay. You know Abba if you don't pay, you know try on. You know do him. I know him too well. He knows. You cannot take smartness from Abba when it comes to criminal smartness. Sorry, when I say criminal smartness, and not be say I want to call him criminal now for now. I know say I ain't bill, but may not be like say I know the demystified image. But you see, all those when Abba want big government money, Abba government is shock. He goes shock. We don't be together. So I know it's how they talk. But we cannot come out in the presence of Edo people and begin to act as if no. That was what I told Apostle Yunus. I said, Apostle Yunus, you are not a man. You cannot be complaining everywhere in secret and be coming out in public to say, I cannot, for me to talk to my former governor, I will just go and you are complaining. Our characteristics are what we possess, and our reputation is what possesses about us. I openly came out and I said, I am angry with you, Your Excellency. I not pretend about her. If I smile with Obaseki, it's genuine. If I'm not smiling, it is still very genuine. You will know that I'm not happy with you. Will I be pretending? Now, when the governor was holding executive power, he can destroy Sakunahudi as a then. I choose to go to the fence. Who they go fence when everywhere clear? You everywhere clear. You can't jump go stay fence. You say you are not sharing a do money. Very good. Go and check. If there is any single month, wake of the God, that's a Obaseki rule. That month come and because I love Edo people, I don't want to take my salary. Not there. Why if you say we will be your boys when they follow you work, I will not still need to get from inside your salary? If you still cut and say, my boy, I know share Edo money, now my salary, okay, inside here now take, when I still take this stipend. It bad. It bad. So I'm not a pretender that will come out to come and tell you, I am fighting the Edo. Yes, we want Edo to grow. As Edo is growing, if I'm not growing alongside Edo, that is under development of Edo. Edo should be able to grow our own citizen. Am I not a citizen? Abat was insulting us way Udalo. For those who lack the ability to actually understand. For those who actually lack the ability to understand. Why on earth will you be claiming to be fighting for the Edo interest? And you are alleging Aswe Udalo, a man who spent billions of naira without results. And as of today, they are still lambasting the man. Or you think if there are no sins somewhere, anything will prevent Aswe from being governor of Edo State? If there are no sins somewhere, that is a sin from the father to the son, inherited one. But the people of Edo State will not want to accept that truth. But now let me redirect it to the collective interest and destiny of Edo South. I told somebody, I said, Abat has killed Edo South. They said, Abat too small. You said, Abat too small to say kill Edo South. I said, okay, good. Undermine the power of internet at your own peril. Undermine the power of internet at your own peril. He doesn't know what he's actually doing. Because ordinarily, he's a pay-as-you-go individual. Then when you receive the pay-as-you-go, but he fails to understand something. When they send you message, try use your brain to do one. Two sets of people are fighting. The Obasekis, not all the Obaseki. I'm not going to lie you. I will not reveal the secret of anybody who is communicating with me separately. I know how many Obasekis from abroad, they write me, say, Ekwe, why Ekwe? If I lie, me this night, they look me. So that's why I will not say all. Then the others are the Ogiemen. And those who are not part of the Ogiemen, those who are not part of the Obasekis who are fighting, they thought that it is politics. They are taking part, not knowing that what is going on is beyond the political issues. It is not politics. It is not. But look at the excuse that they are using. And believe me, that excuse is cogent. Politicians have to announce it. The only mistake I noticed in all of this was the letter issued by the palace in support of the victory in the elections. That's the only mistake coming from the palace. That letter. And they quickly used it as a means. But get it clear. Even if we agree that it's a mistake, but the Benin always say, so far no. Now let me give you an example. Let me stray. You see, Governor Obaseki's action while he was in government, even if you choose to say, let's burn it, we'll say it the way it is. His action was a clear attempt to undermine the throne of the Oba of Benin, the throne of our ancient of days. Sorry, not ancient of days, sorry. The throne of our forefathers. Whether you agree or not, Obaseki undermined. Forget the one that is telling you in the UK. Actually, say speak another word. That I did not insult them. No, all your actions was designed to bring it down. That is the fact. Now, this was not the first Oba. Oba has been there coming. They have been giving money to palace. Who gave you the right whatsoever to now help the palace to distribute resources? And you will eventually wait to go and quote an extant law. That is the law so that said these people should be paid directly. Without remembering the fact that the law you are quoting, if not because of the fact that Nigeria is not a monarchical system, Edo has existed more than 1,000 years before the advent of Nigeria. And you are using that law now to say, now this law made me do it like this. Now I take go pay them. You give me my team. Also tell me I want to use my team. Then in that process, you begin to divide, create sub-traditional institutions. To the extent that the government almost recognizes a job for Edo land. So even if you are coming out to say that I did not undermine, I did not do that, I tried not to insult them, no. Even you were not able to hide it, even in that UK, you didn't hide it. You said if you are choose to do what other politicians has been doing, if you choose to do it, you would have to bring it down and nothing will happen. You don't even need to tell us. You act in no work. You act in no work. Now, all this then, when the fights they go on, get it clear. As when now one come as governor. Now, Moku leave the right and privileges enjoyed by the traditional institution. Moku puts you there, say now you. If not you go agree make the friend of the person will fight you, make it come be governor. You know go do everything humanly possible to prevent them. Whether you call them Oba, whether you call them governor, whether you call them president, they are all human beings. They also have emotions. The ability to actually control emotion, that was what matters. Finish. So if not me, I will prevent as well to the last may not be governor. Because if you come to me, I will expect, say, if you come, you want to continue what your friends start. That is why all the Oba of Benin also have a right to take a stand. That is why he also has a right to also take a stand to defend his own, not just his interest, the interest of our historical antecedents, because he's holding that place in trust for the overall benefit of all Edo people. So for those who like the truth, who wish to accept the truth, this is the bitter truth. I will not want to burn it. The problem we are facing today was created by Obaseki, whether you like it or not, is the truth. You must separate governance. Go and get it clear. As of today, one of the most intelligent politicians we have in Nigeria, in Edo State today, To you, is not educated, is Senator Monday Okpebholo. And I will tell you why. Oshiomhole is only coping with Okpebholo. That is not his candidate. He is only coping with Okpebholo. That is not his candidate. That is not his candidate. He has his candidate, who was Honorable Dennis Idausa, His Excellency, the Deputy Governor of Edo State. One thing in politics is that politicians don't forgive. If you do politics, you not beg him, go to prepare your defense. He go do you back. Israel had already told you, you will not produce the next governor of the state. No matter what. They started fighting. And the Senate President Akpabio is afraid that if Oshiomhole comes for a second term in the Senate, Oshiomhole may become the Senate President. And to Akpabio, he's sure that he's going to return to the Senate. So now, Akpabio needed to do all he could to also make sure that if Dennis Idausa become the governor of Edo State, the financial lifeline will be with Oshiomhole. Akpabio has an interest. Femi Gbajabiamila plays his own role. At the end of the day, the man where they say no sharp, where they say no good school, where they say no free read budget. Against all, somebody said Oshiomhole controls the presidency in Abuja. I say guest take. Now I say no. Like those sad people, they actually break down their leader. We get really strong man way for feet, with like of Israel. But Oshiomhole spoil a name for us and we buy him. Oshiomhole spoil a name for us, we buy him. There's Ayamu and others say la. They enter. At the end of the day, Okpebholo became governor. And Okpebholo no say challenge day. Erama must come when they don't time for second 35 they go on, but I say about they never blow. But we begin to say, oh, Tinubu is my father. Tinubu is my father. Daddy Tinubu. Oh, Tinubu, he go like that for ground. That is a fool. He knows the game. The same presidency will show me one use for him. Instead, they sink into that presidency. Why had already secured the power of the Senate president and a governor, the former governor of Rivers State. And whether you like it or not, these are power brokers under the Tinubu administration. As we speak, Oshiomhole is restless. Now, for those of you in the Edo South, who will say, man, no, is Dagbon, it will be Dagbon, it is not about the Dagbon. It is about, do not allow any other leader of Edo South to fall. Now, Edo South people, you have a responsibility to flog your Edo South leaders. But outside that should not flog them for you. Don't flog them on camera. Flog them and redirect their step. I'm not saying you should not touch them. You should. But don't allow outsider to do that. Let me give you an example. The highest individual that played anti-party activity in the whole of Nigeria was late Chief Anthony Akakon Aneni. APC leaders in Edo Central did not insult Aneni. PDP leaders in Edo Central did not insult Aneni. Aneni was considered as Mr. Fix-It Right. Aneni was considered as Mr. Fix-It Right. And Okpebholo, who is the current governor of Edo State, was a boy to Aneni. And then they carry money, give Okpebholo. Okpebholo go laugh for years. He studied the game. You see that people when they talk say, why is Sylvester? They follow the he just want to control the game. Listen, in politics, you must have an ally and a reliable friend. Okpebholo will not think of Senate. Now that's if everyone they look so. Now I push Okpebholo say you go feed the one. Then when the Okpebholo will come be governor, you say you will fit throw away an ally like that. As we speak, Okpebholo knows how to speak English. He's the smartest politician in Edo State. Tinubu, my father, Tinubu is the one giving me. Anything I do now is not Tinubu. Hey, Tinubu will shake and say, this boy is very loyal. So you can't destroy his image in Abuja. Now let me tell you another smart political move. This may hit the governor, but I will make it as if because I needed to bring it as a fact. When they say they revoke CFO of what's the name of this oil company, this palm oil company, all of us know this case. Who signed the document? But when call come from Abuja, say, what's happening now? You hear people talk say, Your Excellency, we have to do it. That's why you say, I was not the one. Immediately they sack the passenger. Say, leave there. Why would you go and allow the country to happen? They pour the blame for that one head. You know what that one mean? That's heavy loyalty to say the presidency can actually direct us and will follow. And you think you can go and destroy such governor's image in the presidency? You may think that Okpebholo is not sound. There's a difference between wisdom. I have a friend, the social name na ISK, na it be for social media. It's okay, if we dey talk, you go dey laugh. If you give a barrel, if he born Nigeria with barrel. My late friend Tafiki Omoluwa, you know they talk. If you give a barrel, he goes. We were the talk. If it does make right, we go the what? See, Jimmy, amen. ISK Omoluwa. So, wisdom to calculate from God different from mathematical wisdom. There is a big fight ahead. Edo South, you have population without political power. As of today, Oshimole has positioned the donut. Look at what they did to you the last election. They did it the first time, nobody talked. They did it again, nobody raised an alarm. How can you say that the vote that is coming from a donut will determine the victory of an election in Edo State? If not be sleep, on and sleep. Ole Oriomo Ikpobaoka Oredo, leave it go, is bigger in terms of numeric and landmass than the whole of Edo North. But when they want ring election, they'll fair way, they'll call out the Edo South. When they don't see the result, IB, they'll come bring the political master stroke for Edo North. Don't say that they determine victory. Nobody don't talk. This thing say it be like that. As of today, now only 2 people don't fit stand and talk for Edo South. One talk sincerely. The other one talk because they attack him. Honorable Eyozuwa Johnson Agwanyima. No matter what you say, I surprise Albert if he truly understands politics. Say it's not stomach driven. Say it is not. He is not stomach driven. No man or woman from Edo South would have went against the postulation of EJ in the video he made. But because people they play opposition politics, there's no opposition politics now. Go and build your home. Go and build your home and prepare yourself. See, whether you be PDP, you be APC. Not be the issue now. Whether you be Abga, not be you. We are talking about who are you, and I want to ask, who is your leader in Edo South? As of today in Edo North, it's Adam Oshimole. Edo Central has not been able to actually project a single leader the way it was when Aneni was alive. Who is the leader of Edo South in the past 15 years? None. Since the advent of modern democracy, the same way Chief Anthony Akako and Neni played all type of politics without a single insult from Edo Central. That was the same way late Dr. Samuel Gbomodia played different type of politics, but the people of Edo South insulted him to the grave. They insulted him to the grave. When the person don't go down, they're going to say, oh, Ogite here, Ogite here. Is that not hypocritical? Excuse me. Now, the second person who spoke to me was because he was attacked. Barrister Henry Idayago. Barrister Henry Idayago. But for me, it is not about Henry Dago, nor EG or anybody. It's about we will not allow any leader who they think is growing higher to go down. Hello, Honorable Domodomo. Yes, I am on live, but you are not on speaker yet. I am discussing about the video you made to actually liberate the collective interest of Edo South. And again, in that video, I am saying publicly to the entire world that it is only a stupid son or daughter of Edo South that will go against such a video you made, regardless of political affiliation. That was why immediately after that video, I came out to also throw my weight behind it, regardless of party divide. As of today, no single son of Edo South has the full capacity in Abuja. When anyone is growing, either they cut him from the other divide or the people of Edo South will assist in cutting it. And my current stance is this. The same way they demystify the image of Pastor Sagi Zeyamo in the past, we will not allow any other leader to be brought down. Even if we must fight ourselves, it must be in secrecy, in fact, structural re-engineering of the good people of Edo South. But sir, I do not know, because I did not call you before now. I should have placed your mind on the right track that I may call you. But I never wanted to call you. I wanted to be an impromptu basis. I don't know if you can address the word as at now. Do you have the capacity? To speak on live, let me put you on speaker. In respect to the unity of Edo South and your stance. Okay. I am just speaking with Honorable EG now, and he said we should do that tomorrow. I'm going to prepare him and also bring him live. Honorable, thank you very much. I'll call you after the broadcast. Domo. So, the good people, my good people, these are the only people. So if you are wise and you think you are truly wise, you must align. This time not be PDP or APC. This time not be ABGA or which party you belong, who your father be. This time is let's stand. Now, somebody said Obaseki is the cure to all this shenanigans. You already be. No, Obaseki is very egocentric. Obaseki deserves to be fought. It's the truth. No matter what you think, the problem we're having today was caused by Obaseki. First, undermining the Benin tradition. In a contemporary society such as this, where gadgets and internet never forgets. Then even in the UK, they consolidated on such action when they said, Pedro said, Oba, when Odubu was to become the NDDC chairman, because of Obaseki's interest, he fought it. And when I raised such an issue, somebody said it wasn't a DOSA tone, it wasn't a DOSA tone, so it was manipulated. You need to go to that. And I asked him, the 3 ambassadorial position that was taken to a donut by Oshomole, was it the tone of a donut? Where is the Federal Character Commission? Did Oshomole follow principle? You talk about principle in Nigerian politics? I do not understand. Today, they call a complete House of Assembly a rubber stamp. Now, go and get it clear. If you call the House of Assembly a rubber stamp, it therefore means that Obaseki brought a rubber stamp House of Assembly because those persons that are there came under his watch. You have the total number of members that is expected to run an Alo chamber today. You did not call an Alo chamber that was run with just 8 persons a rubber stamp. Why did they adopt 8 persons as a means to run the assembly? Because they know that the others is not in agreement with them. So those need to be ostracized or removed from the scheme of things. So if the one you use to run your government is not considered as rubber stamp, then what do you call rubber stamp? To my knowledge, Agbebaku came through Obaseki. To my knowledge, everybody in the Alo chambers today came through Obaseki. Okpebolo came in and played politics to win them to his side. So I do not understand. You know, our people in the state, many don't understand politics. They don't know. Say, I want to tell you now, this world today, if politicians say, oh, an average citizen, what did they hear now? Oh, but there is message behind that oh. There is an action behind that oh by any politician. Politician don't say oh if there is no action behind it. You will read the oh, but there is an action. There is an aim for the oh. Politicians don't act without aim. Why an average citizen is fighting to say we need good road, we need electricity, we need light, we need water. Politician is thinking of the next election. Whether you like it or not, the current meet and greet will not continue after 2027. It is purely mobilization. And I want to say thank you to the former governor of Edo State. He said it in the UK. He said, we will mobilize the diasporas. We will mobilize. But those ones, things that they are coming to give report to them in respect to governance. No. You are subservient to another country's law. If actually there should be a report, it should be given to those who actually reside in Edo. But let me tell you, there is no longer political grip in the political hemisphere of Edo. The only option remaining, go and check, is let us now go to diaspora to recapture their mind. When you capture them, let me give an example. Nobody can pressure Sakonokodi apart from diasporas. Apart from diaspora, Okpewolo cannot pressure me. But diaspora can. Diaspora can pressure members of their family. They will tell them, if you not do it here, I talk so. No, your worry. So they need to run down there to hold it. It is the only option. And let me tell you today, none of them who are mobilizing this diaspora will ever show any positive part of Edo. If Edo get breakthrough today for modern medicine, they will not show it in their medias. Now light that they use now. But once they take this light, they will publish it to say, don't even about what they're not talking about. Sakonopodi is using light now. This is not to say when they get light to say when they get light as it's supposed to be, as what as normally we are supposed to be having 24 hours. But I'm only citing an example that what you must be seeing from these persons must be negativity. And I, Sakonopodi, said I will never be part of the bandwagon. I will show you the positive part. To God who made me in my life, I have never met Okpewolo. I have never contacted anybody that is closer to Okpewolo. Nobody that is closer to Okpewolo has ever contacted me. Believe you me, I took it upon myself to say no. We know we allow this kind of thing happen. Anywhere we see truth, we'll talk on. Where it is expected of us to also advise or play an advisory role, we will do. If people not see that Wosuno video, will not make them go viral. By this kind of time, nobody will agree say anything like that happen for Edo. If I not carry my camera, go Obaseki Street, road that was abandoned before they even bomb in a moat, go show that place, nobody will know. Or what they will be showing because they get the large media. Imagine about 700 and something. Look at the statement he made when he was fighting with Brother Mike. When they say leave, I say, man, leave Brother Mike, we get that kind of big media, I know leave on. Brother Mike don't media, I know leave because they know. Now we serve the struggle because of our own platform. They bring these facts to the public. If not, their owner to make sure see they will show you the wicked side, the bad side, things were not clear. Now, they're not going to show you the current picture of Airport Road today. Maybe the year say one kidnapping happen for one location. By tomorrow morning, they don't post down. See, Ambo, now kidnapping now, it's not say, hey. This is not to say, excuse me. This is not to say those things not they exist. It exists. But you see this set of people, they want to capture the minds of Edo people. If Okpe will come and say you say Edo is shining, now lie, Edo is not shining. The same set of people will come and say Edo is not shining. They are right. Was there really road network that you built that Okpe will now come and spoil them? Was there massive infrastructure that was built? Okpe will came and destroy it? If they are saying that Edo is not shining, Adam Oshomole rule 8 years. Lucky Benedict rule 8 years, that's 16. Obaseki ruled 8 years. 16 plus 8, that's 24 years. Okpebolo a year and some months. He never reached a year and a month. The whole 24 years, una rule. You not lay the blame on a man whenever you reach 2 years. So if you come back to say Edo is not shining, you should be ashamed of yourself. Say Edo is not shining. Huh? That's to say you never shine it. So Okpebolo does not also have the right whatsoever to come out to say Edo is shining. Edo is not shining. Edo is gradually growing now. Somebody said, tell the governor to open Stella Hospital. When would they talk about Stella, would they laugh? This same set of people now say, look, it not work. Now Obaseki build Stella. You go inside there, develop some parts. Does that make you own Stella? Open Stella. Now Obaseki build Stella, Obasanjo Hospital. Now, the same thing when they talk about Obaseki. Now they want to use against Okpebolo, but I will tell Okpebolo not to give up. Once Okpebolo continue any project with Obaseki Abado, doesn't Obaseki start up, make it leave them. If we go by that, Obaseki does not have a single project. The state secretariat we talk about. Now when they are built down. Now when they are not build state secretariat. Oshomole run the administration all through with state secretariat. He not develop on Pastor CP. Obaseki now came and develop it. The more. Those uncompleted buildings where they ring road, Obaseki make use of them. But don't ascribe it. If you go by the way of say this one initiated it, Obaseki has no project. State secretariat was in existence before he came. He built in some structures, also renovated the rest. But today when you ask him what did you do, he will show those projects as his achievement. Was there no state secretariat before he came? Adam Osowole built specialist hospital. Obaseki came and gave it to consultants. Do some little thing. Will you now also ascribe that project to him? Edo Breast is purely World Bank intervention. The 3 key legacy project of Obaseki, as of today, is saying not be our own. The rest are interventions. The one me and you need to celebrate her for. He said not be our own. Osiomo, the last minute, now we tell you say there's a man called Igihon. Now last minute, we not fair no. Now last minute, we say no say there's a man called Igihon. We say na he get him. I carry camera go show Osiomo from their machine down to the cables to our theater supply road and all. And the shop, look at what they do now has. They do build it after. Because that thing was almost the first step. After the end of second term, somebody can say, "No, I'm gonna get that on my own." You got shock. The second one, Benin Royal Museum, a MOA, run by Legacy Trust. They said not be our own. Today, the governor The immediate past governor say, we created a legacy trust. Now, part of the traditional institution, now Papa Pikin, now the representative of the traditional institution in the legacy trust. The federal government brought their own. The Benin, the Ogiemen proprietor. Who is the representative of Edo State government? When me and you go cry, go meet me, explain to us how the thing they go. Even the governor of Edo State do not know the representative. For example, they said legacy trust. For truth to happen, court case starts. But you were quick to tell us now the Oba of Benin Pikin, now be the representative of traditional institution for the legacy trust. Who is representing the Edo State government? Omagiata. Don't wait subwe. We against no way. Our representative in the Edo State government, you need to come and say, no. They say government is continuing. As the new government come, you're not supposed to say, this is, we created a legacy trust. This is the representative of the Edo State government in it. Edo State government get right to say, okay, as it be like this now. Because we not only we provided land, we paid approximately 3.8 billion in cash. We deserve the right to actually know who is representing us. Till now, government is continuing. A government in a run and represent a Muwa. Now, few time. Now different money. Now Germany promise. Germany promised 450 million euros. They don't bring the first at the other start. They also drop 500,000 euro. But go and investigate. When did they discuss? Men say they not bring money. And we go marry. Even when those men drop cash, 500,000 euro. Then those men also promise, once they don't build that finish, they want start to operate 700 million euro operating costs. Now make you see Oyibo men come there that day for confirmation. As they tell the same the women they never do, they want to do some investigation. Men need to collect that 700,000 euro. They want to collect that 700,000 euros. So you know, for them to listen to whether me or bad way to anything, they not send that one. Now they carry Oyibo follow back door. Enter. Abba said I lose garden. It was not sure for Facebook with for no year. They're not the inside. We call the year. Tamo mogi mareo. Tamo mogi mareo. You dey tell more for Facebook. Nobody go notify more for more place. For those who don't know what they play, the office say no see now money matter. Men want collect money, men they block men. Now be the war. Now you don't know. Men want collect the money, men say that you know collect and men block men. Now they go also. Men not send more. You go men. Or if you not the follow up for those way they follow with keen interest. Now for Italy, now Governor Obaseki, former governor, look statement we make. He say they identify Italian archaeological grave for Uwoton. He said that is what we are doing in Mowa. Are you still the governor? That is what we are doing in Mowa. We have identified that we want to now use it because there is a major Kalu. Kalu Dede. Don't try investment banker. Investment banker we in the investment banker the way we hero or you boy your investment banker we in the when he make that statement, I don't already know where everything they go. But people don't understand. This is what we are doing in Mowa. You have ruled. Congratulations. I don't know. You want over. You see, say this is what we are. When you did government, you don't find the grave. I responded with the video. When I go to Kenwaru, now I go show the road. Say, Edo State government spent 6 billion for this road. When I say 6 billion for grant, people say, why you go Shiwan? Why you Shiwan? The government you work for. Ask who? 6 billion. Now ask the governor for what going to see. Now helicopter, they want to fly go over top. Now, because they need to bring in things into Mowa, you don't go identify archaeological grave when you know identify when you did government. When they select some people put for inside meet and greet, the club, they don't go know say they don't use. Government will rule for 8 years. It not call you one day. If they can't do vacation for the city where you did, you know say people there around there. You know one day call even 5, Simona come. I know if you visit everybody. I'll from here 10 will do video. I'll televise our fit one live. Take thank others. I'm aware. When it did there today, you see for inside yash. They drive yash, they enjoy. When it don't reach time for fight, they say, hey, that's where I get to, hey, you come, hey, you come. You start to demobilize. And you now, we want me to see you for picture. So you do with the former government. You quickly come out. No, you see, your action is serving an interest that is not serving you. Your action is serving an interest that is not serving you. As of today, they don't give me many name. Anywhere benefits. 1, stomach infrastructure. 2. But I also want to identify one fact. You will watch me and you will give me that name. No, say I not be lazy boy. Check the time when I want to sleep today. And check the time when I will leave my house tomorrow morning. This already 1:59. I will not be in my house 7 a.m. Sorry. The time is not correct. Let me see. Okay, 11:59. I will not be in my house in 7 a.m. Even if I finish this video 3 a.m., 3 p.m. I will not be in my house in 7 a.m. You know I say I'm not lazy. I don't challenge Obaseki, challenge about many times. Make Obaseki talk. I'm not saying I want text message. Me. Say, Your Excellency. At the Abba, if they want to birthday, Your Excellency, my want to do birthday. Your Excellency, my mother sick. Your Excellency, that's why they disturb government. Ask Obaseki whether I call it for one day. It tells somebody, say, when is he the attacker? I'm quoting Obaseki now. Now he called the SSG, say, for my SSG, SSG, as El Sakun, would he ever come to you to lay any complaint? Why is he attacking me? I want to answer that question today. You not regard any of your boys. Apostle, you know, so they pretend. They call the form, I love you, my governor. And they complain for back. Let me issue what I get with him. He's pained. Now, the one way you carry way be about way stupid. You carry him for fat. You not get the time when you take a point out true. That one not gonna know himself. Because they give a little bit mommy. You forget. Or what he play in the past. People when you use teeth, they break bone and meat for inside your government. Never want they come out and defend you for anywhere. Then they love you to get linked for Bewolo government. I know they pretend. I know you talk about anybody like me. You not give me waiting I deserve under your government. I not go fight you again. But you see anything concerning about Benin, yeah, telling you, that be the issue why I get with you, Your Excellency. I don't burn anything for your sake. Say, but you're about Benin, you don't understand. I don't burn, I will talk on directly. That is the issue. Because what they want now is we need to the Benin. I know they burn anything. I never talk. I never talk. No, you have to say I don't talk. Now, only one video I first make that day when I talk of things. We don't know, people call the cut. They cut the video. I never talk. We don't even know anything will happen. We don't know. Ask about Obaseki why they fight Obaseki PA when they call TG. May talk why fight them. Why they fight the Temitayo? Why fight Christo Sagi? I don't know anything. You will never shop one another. You will never know where they go on. Then they come meet you for somewhere they deceive you. Then go tell no go feel organize meet and greet. If you try, as you get on English, your business will get problem. Your business will get problem. Listen, let me tell you, do you think it, if you don't know what is going on now, no, they are waging war against the people of Edo South. Do you think to wage war is easy? Easy. You know how much they follow on? As we speak now, Abat is making money